Alright, we should be live now. Hello, all my little Pudding Way fans. Tonight we're going to be doing a little bit different. I wanted to break from Super Mario RPG Randomizer, and we're going to play some Holocure and listen to some lo-fi music just because I felt like having a little bit of a chill night. And this game is a little bit of a cozy game for me. If you haven't seen it, oh, and don't get me wrong, the music in this game is really good. It's all songs from like the Hololive crew. I just felt like doing something a little different tonight. So hopefully that's okay. Plus it'll allow me to kind of chat with y'all and we can just kind of hang out. If you haven't seen this game, it's a Vampire Survivors like game. But all the characters, as you can see here, are all Hololive idols, which is kind of fun, and they all kind of unique and have their own builds and stuff. So I don't know. I think it's a fun time. I'll play like a test level, just to show you guys what it could be like. So, you know, Coroni's pretty popular. I haven't really played her all that yet, so we'll play on her. Hey, Cake and Maya. Ooh, what outfit? Well, let's go with her. Nah, we'll do Endless. So it's gonna be kind of weird because usually the music here. Oh, hi, Neff, as well. Yay, all my friends are here. And that's lovely. It's just gonna be. Aw, thank you for following. It is kind of weird playing this game with more calm music, because the usual music is a little more frenetic than this. Okay, let's see. Increase Hope Soda, I usually don't go for that. Ian's Curse is really good. Shadow Time is good for getting more hollow coins. I can get the skills later, but I'll go with Ian's Curse. And Ian's Curse has some good stuff that you can combine. So, a big thing about this game that I think makes it different from Vampire Survivors is that each character has several different skills and traits and abilities they can use, as well as a unique base weapon, which is kind of gives you a little more of a challenge. So like Endurance and Arayo. Arayo is Coroni's base weapon. Endurance is one of her traits, and then of course you have your weapon selections. And then in here, it kind of shows you your collabs, which are basically ways you can mix weapons together and get like even stronger weapons, OP weapons, which is useful for the later levels. And then you also have super collabs, which are down like this one with the monkey paw, where you combine like an item. So I'm gonna grab Endurance, reduce damage taken by 10% once every 20 seconds. Gain retaliation if attacked, which increases attack by 20% and more damage reduction temporarily. Oh, that sounds good. Let's go with that. So we're just gonna continue doing this. All the enemies in the game are representative of like different like fan representations of Hololive, like the Hololive fans of each of their like of the people they watch. So let's see, Black type Asako Ko. Does that mix with Ian? No, I don't think it does. We'll go with Endurance for now. And honestly, I might actually switch back to the music. Because this lo-fi just might make me asleep. Oh yeah, and also every character has a special. Which is kind of fun. Okay. Psycho Axe is good, although I don't think it really mixes with anything. But if I'm going to switch to music, I'll do it after this song, because I like this song a lot. Nah. We'll go with headphones, which is a 15% chance to negate one hit and create a shockwave that knocks all targets. I like that one a lot. That's a good one. And so you kill the shrimp. So I'm in endless mode, so basically it's like survival, how long can I go? I have level 1 down pretty well, so... So I'm gonna last a long time. Probably not gonna make it on the leaderboard because some people are really good at this game. And okay, Corone brainwashing. Every 12 seconds, Corone brainwashes targets. Defeating brainwashed targets grants 1 UB. Each UB increases haste by 0.5% for 7 seconds. Oh, that's pretty good actually. So we'll go there. So yeah, so she's converting everyone to her UBs. That's nice. That just means more things for me, more haste. Haste is really, really good in this game because you attack quicker with haste. So how's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing good? Everyone having a fun night? Choco Coronet. Increases all healing by 10%. Targets can drop Choco Coronet. Oh, okay, so self-heal. That's great. Heals 5%, increases max HP by 10 for 10 seconds. That's wonderful. Let's do that. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope y'all win really, really big. Win lots of stuff. Maya's drinking a dark Biohole blast. Oh, is Maya playing as Nyla during maps? Okay, so Ian Curse and Spider Cooking is good because it creates this like little abomination thing that gives you life heal. And now I get a free gift. I get Spider Cooking number 2. Great. Well, you know what? Since y'all are doing... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Since y'all are doing maps, here, why don't I pump up the music a little bit? Give you guys some more exciting music to play with. Just 1 second. There we go. Now we're jumping and jiving. And then game, come on game. There we go. All right. This is the actual music of the game. It's actually really nice. I thought it would be too much for me at the moment, but you know what? You kind of need like a jumping, jiving type of song to go with this game. Spider Cooking level 4. Hands Curse. I'm gonna increase her base weapon. Well, I wish you good luck at maps. I hope you all get calf levels. I think that still sells really well in that game. Let's see. Oh, focus shades are good. Focus shades, all ranged or multi-shot projectile weapons have 10% chance, plus 10% chance to crit, and if it does, the target takes 500% of the weapon's damage over 5 seconds. So that's kind of like a little bit of a damage over time element, which is pretty nice. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited about all the stuff that's going to happen in the future. I already have some crit up, beetle, increases damage of any character skill by 33%, increase it by further 1%. Does she have anything that... So far she really doesn't, so I don't think that's a good way to do. Let's reroll. More focus shades, good. The focus shades will go well with Ian's Curse at the very least. But yeah, so I already have some games planned I'm going to play next after. I want to finish the, or at least get as far as I can, the Super Mario RPG randomizer. And then I'm going to play Final Fantasy Renaissance. Which, if you don't know what that game is, it's a fan remake of the original Final Fantasy in Unity. I think it's Unity, it might be Unreal. And it's going to be... And they add like a bunch of new classes, so they have like Lancers and Summoners, Dancers, Dark Knight, all of those. as your like base classes, so you can make like pretty much like what would be considered like a standard Final Fantasy party these days. Not just the original ones, and they added like a bunch of new equipment, a bunch of new gear. I've played the original Final Fantasy so many times, so this is going to be a great like little reimagining of it for me to play. I thought it'd be fun to play it on stream as well. Endurance level 3, base weapon level 3, Picky Piman, which increases your max HP and also increases your attack by your max HP, which can be useful, although I don't really need it. I'll go with endurance. Endurance is pretty good. And then after Final Fantasy Renaissance, I'm going to play Secret of Mana and there's a very specific reason why I'm playing Secret of Mana in December. So those of you who have played Secret of Mana know probably what I mean, but those of you who don't know what I mean, it's going to be a surprise. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I haven't played that game in forever. I've actually never beaten it, so a lot of it is going to be like it's just going to be like I'm playing it over again, which is fine. Game 1 Revive, not that useful. I'm pretty confident in my chances. I'll upgrade Ian's Curse. Just because... So Ian's Curse is nice because it shoots out like a little ball of energy, and then it will bounce between targets. Oh. Before I get swarmed, let me open this. Inspired Cooking level 4, okay. So yeah, so I'm going to play Metopia. Or, sorry, I'm going to play Secret of Mana. Back in high school, my neighbors and I did... Oh, you played a 3-player? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, there's a 3-player playthrough on YouTube I'm going to watch with a couple of my favorite YouTubers. It's a fun game. Like I said, let's see, when do I usually stop playing? I think the furthest I've gotten was like the fungus forest. Usually, last time I played I was a little kid because we had on the Super Nintendo, and like I was just a dumb kid and I would just lose my interest like right after that really, really hard boss in like the little witch's forest area. Full meal, all healing's double. I don't really need that for this level. Ooh, but plug type Asakoko. So fire a piercing targeted at a random weapon. And it has damage plus 15. I'll take that. So I'm gonna play that, and then during December, hopefully I get some extra money to buy a capture card, like an actual, like real. I'm gonna go with the capture card, and if I can, then I'm gonna play Metopia, because that's another game I've been wanting to. I had a really weird wanting to play that game for some reason, and I'll do it on stream, and I'll restart over, and I'll be as Maria. I created my little me today, and it's gonna be Maria and a bunch of pop culture icons. It'll be a fun time. And yeah, Maya, the Secret of Mana remaster. You mean the one that was on PS5, right? Or PS4, right? Yeah, that one. It did not look good. And I think that's the problem with a lot of remasters, is that I feel like some of them are not really necessary, especially because Secret of Mana was in that Collection of Mana game that released that I actually have. I have it on my Switch, and it's actually a great like little collection of games with like Final Fantasy Adventure and like the first like version of like Trials of Mana you can get. I don't know. I don't think it really needed a 3D remaster, honestly. It looked like they didn't do a good job with it at all. I've never played it. But it just didn't Yeah. It didn't look like it was a fun time at all, and that's how it should be. Let's see, okay, another plug type Asakoko. I don't know if her main weapon counts as melee. I think it does, so this might be useful. Or Uber Sheep. I don't really need Uber Sheep though. Oh yeah, the Trials of Mana remaster. I actually haven't played that either. I haven't played Trials of Mana at all, actually, honestly. I'm thinking that if I do get through Secret of Mana, I'll play Trials of Mana next year and do that on stream as well. Because that may be a fun time, because I've never played that game, so it'll be a fun little adventure. It'll be like going in blind, and I don't know, I always liked watching like people play through games I enjoy blind. It kind of helps with the chat sake too, so maybe Maya, if you continue watching my streams, you can help me out and tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong. Isn't that what Sister's for? That's a pretty easy platinum? Ah, even better. Although I don't really platinum my games. Let's see. Ian's Curse, level 4. Nah, chocolate cornet. I like... Chocolate's good. I wish I had chocolate. I had some chocolate pudding earlier because, of course, I am Maria Puddingway. I don't even know why. The reason why I started eating pudding, and I guess this is like the Maria. I guess this is like the Maria Puddingway origin story, is because I wanted chocolate, and I wanted something that like had like the consistency of ice cream, and pudding was the closest to that because it's relatively low calorie, especially the sugar-free kind. Because it's like 60 to 80 calories a cup, and of course it's a small cup. But hey, as long as I get my chocolate fixation on, it's good. Let's go dodge the mechanics and go burr the game. Are you talking about Trial of Mana? It's like that? Because I can see that. Secret of Mana was a little bit like that too, at least at the very beginning. Give me that haste! Save the fans! So yeah, in this game, you're not like, when you kill the enemies, you're not actually killing them, you're saving them. Because the plot is that basically the fans go berserk, and it's up to you to basically convert them back to normal, and that's what you're doing by fighting them. Oh, I love the telegraphs, yes, thank you. That's a nice quality of life feature. It was on the Super Nintendo. I've never actually played the Super Nintendo version before. I might be one of the only people on Earth who is interested in emulation that never played it. Let's see. Base weapon, limiter, gain 100% pickup range, which is very useful. I think it's useful, at least. Or another... ooh, that actually might be good. Oh, and we got a double. Let's go with Ninja Headband. I really want it. I need more spider cooking and more Ian Curse because I want to get a collab. The way you get collabs is by you level up your weapons to max, and then a golden anvil drops. And then you get a super collab by maxing out the level of an item and then getting to level 50 and hope an anvil drops. I've also never played Terranigma. I've heard that game's a lot of fun. Yes, the Curse. And yeah, it's just like, you know, it's just like Vampire Survivors, just dodge people and collect experience and level up. Let's see, Fan Beam, Sparking, I need more Sparking. Kill the birds, collect chocolate. Ah! Damn it, got hurt. But I have my special. Oop, there we go. Let's re-roll. Yes, Spider King, please. So I'm very chipper about the future of this Twitch stream, of this Twitch channel. I'm going to do a lot of playing around with like different formats and stuff. I have a huge commission that should be finished in like a couple of weeks. Hopefully it all turns out good. I'm sure it will. But I have backup plans upon backup plans upon backup plans because I'm a very anxious person, y'all. Reroll, yes. And, you know, we're just gonna have... It's just gonna be a fun time. I'm going to take it slow, and I'm going to just, you know, enjoy the journey. I've been on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Okay, here's the mini-boss. They spawn at like 10 minutes and 20 minutes, and 20 minutes in this, like, the big box. Yeah, as long as it's fun for me, and this really has been. Like, I can kind of, like, I feel, honestly, a lot more confident than I usually do. Okay, cool, we killed it. RGB stand. Weapon attacks will look pretty. There's no other effect. Sure, why not? So now my weapons are colored. Ooh. Power cooking max, yay. Idle song. I did not want this, but I'll take it. And plus there's a crit on it. Crit plus 10. Bouncing ball, and then let's reroll again. Reroll again. There we go. Ian's Curse. So I'm basically just going for Ian's Curse, and I'm going for Spider Cooking so I can get the collab. Because that's going to help a lot. But yeah, like I said before, I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's been fun connecting with other people that do this. You know, I'm just going to have a chill time. It's not really much about like success or fame or infamy or anything like that. It's just more about doing something I enjoy, playing games I like, showing off weird things like Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 and like all the other, you know, maybe some retro games. Like, I was thinking about at some point like doing like a random Nintendo game stream where I just like randomly select like a bunch of like Golden Anvil. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna unlock Eldritch Horror. Summons unknown horrors. May lifesteal up to 5% HP from targets defeated in Whirlpool. This is really good. I used to not like this one, but you know the lifesteal is very helpful and it kind of looks cool. Idle costume. Yeah, I'll take the idle costume. So that just reduces your special cooldown, which is nice because often everyone has like cooldowns where, you know, their screen clears or things like that, or you get special stuff from, and then you just collect the experience. Oops. Yeah, we'll level up base weapon. I will say it is kind of weird because I don't know if I'm good at this or not, but like with a lot of hobbies, I really do believe there is a, you know, a thing about just getting in the hot seat and like doing it until you figure out something that works. Because I am a really strong believer in the idea that, you know, there is an audience for anything. Like, and there's going to be a fan base for almost anything. Like, did you know that people are still playing Gaia Online? I haven't even heard of that game until, I haven't even, like, last time I heard about that game was probably in 2014. And then I checked it, then I saw a documentary stream on YouTube last night about it, and it was really interesting. It was about, like, the hyperinflation in that game's economy, and about how infamous it was. And I was curious, so I went to the website and logged in. Or I didn't log in, but because at the website it tells you that, hey, you know, there's so many XXX Gaia Onlineians online, and there were still 3,000 people on Gaia Online. Heck, oh, lifesteal soon. That's going to be helpful. So these stamps, they kind of like change your they modify the properties of your base weapon. So that's very useful. And like I've been playing like I've been watching Josh Strife Hayes, who is a really good YouTuber. Awakened. So your base weapon awakens once you level up to max, and it often combines some really nice things. So in this case, it reduces time between combination punches by 50%. Not sure what that means, but hey, I like the haste. But anyway, so Josh Strife Hayes, he's a really good YouTuber that mainly focuses on like MMOs and stuff, and he has a series called Worst MMO Ever, where he plays through a bunch of like MMOs that don't have really good reviews or are older. I'll go with these. And you know, even for these like really bad MMOs, even for these like ones that have been around for like years and years and years and years, there's usually always someone else playing the game with him. And so that kind of got me thinking, and that kind of like inspired me to like make my own game, because I always used to be afraid of the fact that, you know, people aren't going to like it. And you know, it's possible that people aren't going to like it. It's not going to be mainstream. It's not even going to have a cult following. But if I can get one person to enjoy it, if I can get one person to enjoy these streams, even if it is my Final Fantasy XIV sisters or friends or acquaintances, then you know what? That makes me happy. And that's my whole goal, is that I want other people to enjoy. It's not... Part of me kind of wishes that I don't find success to it. Like, I never reach, like, you know, the point where I get to offer subs or anything like that, because, honestly, I think that's just going to make my life more complicated. I actually do think that, you know, being, like, a relatively unknown gem, quote-unquote, and not saying that I am a gem or anything, but there is some comfort in obscurity, and there's a lot of ease with obscurity as well. I don't like any of these, but I also can't reroll, so I'll go with Ninja Headband. So anyways, that's kind of like my rant today. But, you know, I'm going to keep doing this because it's been fun to talking to other people, it's been fun to networking. I really don't get a chance to network in any other settings, so just being able to do it, even like a VTuber trying to make friends. Hi Farah, how are you doing? I don't know what that emote means. What do you mean, I was just going on and on and on about, like, my idea about success and about doing things as a hobby versus, like, you know, trying to be successful at them or anything like that. Let's go another idol costume. What's in the box? Idol song. Yeah, Farah, I am a nerd. You're exactly right. Let's see what else. Lava bucket. Lightning stamp. I don't want to decrease my damage of my main weapon. Speed would be nice though, but I'll strengthen my lifesteal stamp. So now I have lifesteal off the wazoo from the Eldritch Horror and everything else. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing this in the near future. I'm gonna, you know, try to be nice and do good things, and if I don't, that's not gonna be any loss if I'm not really a success or not. Weapon hits have 10% chance to stun enemies temporarily, also have a 20% chance to destroy enemy projectiles. That's okay, I'll take that. That sounds pretty good. I've actually never really used that stamp before. Headphones level 3. But yeah, I have a Twitter account now. I refuse to call it X. because I do think that's kind of not a great name for anything. It's just been fun chatting to people and connecting and stuff, and I try to be a very positive person on Twitter. Even though if this character I'm creating is anything like Maria, she's not going to be like the most positive person. I don't want any of these. I'll go with the Picky Piman. Because it's a bell pepper. I like bell peppers. Bell peppers are good. And we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Oh good. So anvils allow us to strengthen a item for free. Or it costs money, so I'll... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So let's do the Eldritch Horror. And yeah, it's 50 gold and there's like a success chance. It's basically enhancing like any Korean MMO. But the odds are actually like relatively good. And I also like this hobby. Just because it kind of gives my, like, the type A part of my brain, because I'm not a type A personality at all. But I do exhibit some, like, characteristics of it. And so this kind of helps me, like, you know, doing things on a schedule, making sure, like, things are set up correctly before doing something. It kind of just helps me, like, get something to do. And it's just, you know... It's nice to have something to do. Not that I enjoy playing Final Fantasy XIV all day and like hanging out with my friends and stuff, but it's nice to do something different, especially if it's something that can be a little more social. Alright, now we're cooking with butter. I am in no danger whatsoever. I say as I'm getting hurt bounty. And there's another one of these, and he drops coins, and he drops a stamp, which I'm going to strengthen my greed, so I have more coins. Alright, in about like 18 minutes, usually some really big enemies spawn, and they're tanky. Ah, thank you, Farah! I appreciate that. See, if Farah enjoys this and listens to me stream, I'm sure that there are other people who do as well. And if they're in, or at least like someone that enjoys like looking at my model and stuff. Which, by the way, I'm gonna get a new one soon, and I'm excited about that. And I'm hoping it's gonna look really good. It's still kind of early in the development process, but it's gonna be a lot more unique. It's gonna be a lot more like, it's gonna be a lot more like, you know, how y'all view Maria. I don't think it's gonna be in a strict kind of like anime style like this one is, but we'll see when it happens. And yeah, I'm getting like an intro, an outro, and a logo, and a bunch of other really cool things. So even if I'm not, the way I put it is that I really do think that faking it till you make it is a good philosophy in life, and that's what I plan on doing. Even if I only have like, you know, average like 20 or 30 viewers a stream, at least it's gonna look slick. Alright, and then small Ame spawns and she ground pounds us. And we have to do another limiter. And so she's the main boss, and usually if you kill her, or save her I guess, that's when the stage ends, but we're doing endless mode, so it's going to go on a little bit longer. It's also been really fun watching this like game in development because the developer is like pretty open about it. I'll go another song. Like it looks like there's like a roguelike mode that's being worked on, which is gonna be awesome because I was just thinking about like a Vampire Survivors type game with like roguelike elements. I think that'd be like a great thing, like going from like room to room in like a dungeon and stuff. And I guess I could have sworn that Lava Bucket and the Aso Coco had a collab. I guess not. Let me look. Oh, I was thinking of Fanbeam was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I was thinking of it was Fanbeam. It's not Aso Coco. Oh well. It's level 1. You don't really have to concentrate too hard on the collabs unlike some of the other levels. And we get something, and we get another idle song. So now we keep going until I eventually die, which at this point may not be anywhere, anytime. I've unlocked all the characters. I have almost all of the upgrades. There's still money I need to spend on, but most of it's gone. Oh, another thing I'll be getting is like a new overlay. So I'll actually have like a fancy like place for chat and just like a lot of like fancy like little animations and stuff like that. As well as like Twitch emotes if I ever like get to that point where I can have my own emotes. Sip of water. Let's go more with the idle costume. Just because having like a quick special is going to help a lot. And we be saving, and we be saving. So the plan is that once I get this new model or a new model, because I've been talking to a couple of people, and just in the event that if things go badly, I do have a backup. That's when I'll have my quote-unquote official debut, where I will officially introduce the character of Maria Puddingway, Maria Saijo Puddingway, to the entire world. Or at least those who watch my stream. And what I'm going to do while that happens is I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to build a community to the best that I can. And we're just going to have fun. And I call it my beta phase because that's what it kind of is. I think going... Yes, I agree, Farah, completely. And that's why I'm doing this. I am streaming to have fun, I'm going to meet a few people, and I am going to call it a win. And a lot of this because I am doing this. You know, I could have just had that one stream last week and be like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. You know, I'm not going to improve myself. I'm not going to see if anything is there. I can just not do it, but I am doing it. And that's honestly doing it. It's just half the battle right there. Like I said, I'm not expecting success at all. I just want to make my friends happy, and if my friends watch my streams, then you know what? I'm happy with that. And I've already met a couple of people as well. I actually talked to a couple of other VTubers today that are also in pre-debut, and like had like really quick chats with them. So my network is growing. It's growing every day. I gained like 30 followers on Twitter today alone, which is impressive to me. It's funny because this and the Tumblr I have of Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 things is like the most successful web projects I've ever had. And yes, Maya, I am going to have new lore. I've been thinking about it, and that's one of the reasons why I also am doing this pre-debut stuff, so that I can actually like think about the lore I have and like explain like why I'm doing all of this. Because I can't just use like the Maria Saijo lore, because that's not gonna fit. Hey, Callie! Hope you're having a good night. Using Twitch from my old laptop. Hopefully it works. I'm glad you're able to log into your account. Although I don't think I was using Twitch back when I was using that laptop, so. Because I really actually never really like, oh, you're on your phone. Okay, that makes more sense. Limiter, CO's Terror. I'm gonna need a spreadshot, and that's CO's Terror is good for that, especially when you level it up. But yeah, that's actually, like, honestly, I really don't watch I never watched a lot of Twitch streamers until this year. And then I just kind of started, like, finding Twitch streamers I liked and started watching them. Like, I was very, very late to Twitch. There's one VTuber I used to watch on Twitch, like, in fact, he was the only person I followed on my Twitch account. Small and Strunk, who is a cat boy who looks like a cat girl. But he does some good streams where he puts himself in a lot of bodily harm. Recommend. In fact, I remember, like, I think for something for like the Luxuria or something, they wanted all of us to be on Twitch to support the DJ we were using, and I had to create a new one because I couldn't remember my Twitch account. I'm sure it's something like Maria Fabulette or something, because that's the name I used to go by on Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, so yeah, this is like the first year I've actually started using Twitch. Like actually like using it. And I found a bunch of like streamers I like to watch, and of course I watch my friends like Picklet, and Kishi and Cake stream, so because I want to support them. Yeah, let's do more CS tiers because 2 tiers is better than 1. Her specials like fill so quickly. I have to remember to actually use it because most of the specials like take like 30 seconds to 90 seconds to actually fill. Ooh, here's some experience that I didn't get to. Also, that life drain is going to be very handy. And I think about my favorite character in this game, and I can't really pick one. My favorite VTuber is Kayla Kovalaskia, but I actually really haven't played her all that much. Let me take your fingers. Let me take your fingers. The music gets stuck in your head, so let me warn y'all about that. And honestly, another reason why I'm doing this is just because I like looking at my model. Oh no, they're getting faster. And that pacifism stamp is coming in really handy as well. There's something I posted today on Twitter as well. I think maybe Niffy and Octo saw it, about how Zoom, the teleconference software, actually have virtual avatars in their software now. They actually unrolled it out where you can use like face tracking and like body tracking from your webcam on like a little virtual like avatar. It's a very simplified avatar. It's not like an anime avatar or anything. And of course it's not as pretty as I am. But you can just have your virtual avatar, and they said that, oh yeah, we rolled this out in case, you know, you still want to, like, you know, you want to participate in the conversation, but you know, maybe you're eating or something, or maybe like, you know, like with other VTubers, you don't really want people to see your face because it's like the internet, and the internet's scary. You can just do it on, this is passive, we can, flower, I'm gonna strengthen the pacifist backs here. Also, headphones is coming in useful here as well. Oh, okay. Here come these guys. They are modeled after the CEO. Oh, they're fast. Oh, they're really fast. This is where it gets kind of challenging. But anyway, yeah, so Zoom rolled out with the, yeah, you should, Maya. You basically get like a little virtual avatar. They kind of look like Muppets from Sesame Street, honestly. And yeah, so I really do think that's going to help VTubing become a little bit more mainstream, because it's like, oh yeah, because it kind of normalizes the fact that, hey, you can participate in something and not like be on stream. You can have like this little virtual avatar to represent you and who you are. Because I think VTubing is more mainstream than it has been, or at least from like when Farrah got me like kind of obsessed with it. But you know, there's still ways to go. I think, like, you know, there was a hashtag on Twitter that that peaked, where it was like, you know, VTubers are cringe or something like that. And there was a Reddit post the other day about someone who was like, oh yeah, oh no, the dream, it can still be alive, about, you know, a VTuber, someone calling them like cringe anime bait, which, okay, first of all, if someone called me that, I am cringe. I fully like acknowledge that. But it's like kind of like a good cringe, because sometimes cringe can be good. Anime, as my friends know, I don't really watch a lot of anime. I like the art style though a lot. And bait, what is there to really bait? I don't really care if people watch my stream or not. I'm happy if I get one person watching it. Like, honestly, it could just be y'all, and only y'all, and it probably is only y'all. And if that's the case, you know, that makes me happy. Oh, this might be the best I've actually done in endless mode. Although, oop, 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 oop. Lena Lazar? I have not heard of her. Or them. Yeah, I know Pharaoh was... I mean, Pharaoh was the one that got me involved in them. Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Because I started watching Hololive Ian because of you. I think you showed me clips of, like, Amelia Watson, who I still watch a lot of times. And I just kind of branched out on my own from there. Started watching a lot of JP and ID ones. And I just, you know, I kind of enjoy it. I actually... Oh, there we go. I'm dead. But I got an achievement. Oh yeah, I think I have now over 1 million holo coins. So that's exciting. Let's see. I'll submit my high score. Let's see. I am in the 500 plus ranking. Oh, that's funny. Well, yeah, people like last for like, you know, who, let's see. Can I see who daily, someone did 35 minutes today. All time. It's not gonna let me, I don't know how to make it, oh, maybe previous, here we go, okay. Let's see, 44 minutes and 25 seconds. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Let's buy, I need to buy more rerolls. Okay, I can't buy all of them. Actually, I'll show the character gacha. So yeah, so you have a bunch of like generations. So you have Myth, you have Promise, Gamers, Gen 0, JP Gen 1, Gen 2, ID Area 15, ID Holoro, Holo Hero, and I have all the characters. So now if I do the gacha, they just power up. So I'm just gonna choose one from random. I have my eyes closed. I don't know if... Yeah, okay, that's good. So we'll do some... we'll put all these in Gen 1. Gen 1 JP. Yay! Oh, we got someone's new outfit. Yay, okay. So what I have been doing in this game is that I've been going through all of these one by one, and I've been clearing the first 4 stages of them. So I've already done this top row, which is all Hololive Ian, plus Iris, and plus Fubuki. So now I'm working on Ukami Mio. So do stage row. I already did level 1, so let's do stage 2, which kind of helps since I just did level 1. And I have to remind her what her skills are, because I don't remember. Mama! Every 4 seconds, heal 1% for each target within 100 pixels up to 10%. Okay, so for her, you're going to want people to be around, enemies to be around you. That sounds good. I can do that. And this is her special. It's giant minotaur person punching. Let's see. What can I do with Asasako? I can do the lightning wiener. I can do... Oh, I'm going to go for the Dragon Breath Fire, which is the Asako and the Fan Beam, are really useful in this level, so I'm going to go for that. Let's see. Devil Hat... I don't really like that. I'm going to eliminate that one. Because, especially with her, since she's very close range, because you want people to be closer to her, so that kind of helps with her abilities. I'm going to eliminate that. I guess I'll go with the Asakoko. I really like this song a lot. There's also like, apparently the images on the TV are like actual like web episodes of like various like Hololive shows they have. It's kind of cool. Yeah, keep going on the Asakoko. I also really like the 3rd level a lot. It's like all Halloween themed. See, cheerful laugh. Closer a target is within 150 pixels, the more damage they receive, up to 50%. Yeah, so you want closeness. I'll go ahead and get that. Reroll. Researcher's code is good, so you get more EXP, and then your rate slowly increases. So that's helpful. And there's also another one like that called Study Glasses, where it raises your weapons damage. But anyways, y'all, I'm just excited. There's some really good things coming up, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm gonna eat a lot. We're gonna have like 4 pies. There's gonna be a lot of pie eating going on. Oh man, tarot cards have a 10% to... Oh, this is a good one. Deals a lot more damage, increase your special meter. Yes, I say yes to that. So my mom is making apple pie, and she is also making pumpkin cheesecake, which I have not had before. It sounds amazing. I do love cheesecake a lot as well. I'll go with the tarot cards. And then usually her friend of hers brings a chocolate pie. And then I think another friend is coming and is like making another pie or another similar dessert. So there's gonna be a lot of pies, and I'm gonna bring all of my reroll. Hey, Sabisca, I'll go with the other Sako. I'm bringing a lot of like Tupperware containers. And I'm going to bring just a lot of... I'm going to, like, steal all the leftovers. And so Callie and I can eat them. We're going to have turkey, we're going to have potatoes, we're going to have pie. We're going to have all... We're going to be set for life for a while, at least. Reroll. I'm hoping for Fan Beam. Ugh. I'll go with the other odds. Go. And we have a research code level 2. Alright. Not really what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. So in this level, it's very horizontal. It's not really, membership is good, although I don't really need it. I'll just max out Asakoko. It's very horizontal. There's no verticality to it at all. So it's it's a lot of strafing around and like crowd control and stuff. And at some point, that's why I kind of like this game a lot, is because not only is there like a chance to do different builds, but it's also kind of like zen after a while. Because it's very much just like crowd management and just like moving around and moving in like a very... they're study glasses I was talking about. But we're going to reroll. And we're going to reroll again. Do the last one, and nothing. I'd rather go with the Omen. Oh, and there's this guy. I can get some coins out of him. It's a very calming game, even with the very bouncy music. Although this music's not really that bouncy. I love reading tarot cards. Yay! Ooh, I like this one. Crit up. Raises your straight up increase in critical stat. In fact, I'm going to level up now. There we go. Oh, yay! Thank you, Pickle! Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Following is always good. Well, I'm glad you rectified that. I'm gonna go with Uber Sheep. That gives you more health. We just chillin'. We're having a chill stream of just playing some Holocure. Listening to some bouncy anime-inspired music and just hanging out. Uber Sheep, Tarot. I'll go Tarot 5. Chillin' like a villain, yes. Exactly. They say being a villain is bad, but like chillin' like a villain, you want to chill. There's nothing wrong with being chill. Oop, phone going off. There you go. Okay, finally we'll do Mama 2, level 2. Because I like the self-healing. Self-healing is essential in this game. It honestly really is, unless you have like a really strong DPS. Right? It does. Mr. Freeze is actually one of my favorite Batman characters, honestly. It's kind of tragic, especially in the animated series. When hitting a target, there is a 30% chance the target may lose 20% attack speed or take 20% more damage. I like that. Let's go. How are you, Pickle? You doing good tonight? Life not overwhelming you or anything? I want Fan Beam. Oh, the busy barrel work. Very nice. I saw you added the job ad up. I hope we get takers and get more employees. That'd be nice. None of these I really want. I'll go in the research cut. I don't want that because I like the tarot card. Ooh, okay, sounds exciting. I am looking forward to when you make the official announcement of things. Because I would be interested in kind of like the changes that are occurring. She does not have any skills that do damage. Well, the Omen. Omen's a skill. Yeah, I'll do it. This character can have a Omen, can have a Beetle as a treat. No dirty services. No. No dirty services for the dancers. Honestly, probably better that way. Oh, that'd be cute! I like the idea of little drawings. Ooh, 3. Okay, I guess we're going for the lightning wiener then. Got sausage, got beetle, got whammy-wire. Oh, really? I imagine that was a tough conversation to have. And I'm sorry that you had to do that. Now, come on, people, be respectful of Piglet. Okay, yeah, good old southern tea. Yeah, sure, Farah. No, this is what I'll say, Pickle. I know that it was tough to do, but I think you probably made as much as I love Roy, you probably made the right decision. And if anything, he's honestly probably has some relief going on, even if he doesn't admit it. I still have 13 minutes to go, Farah. Because this is stage mode, so I have to last for 20 minutes. Sausage, yeah, might as well level up sausage since we have it. Sausage is a melee weapon, it is literally a sausage. You just swing a sausage around. Skill issue. Time is not a skill issue, my friend. Yeah, Pickle, I really hope that, you know, I can't win faster. It's not this type of game. But I do hope all the changes are going to be happier ones, and I'm excited to see what's in store for us for the new year. I mean, as you know, as one of your first patrons, ooh la la, I really enjoyed the Pickle Barrel, and that's why I worked there, and I think it's a great environment, and, you know, I wanted to succeed as much as I can. And I want to help in that fact. Okay, so now we're getting the really mean-looking UVs. Everyone's a little more tankier. Oh yes, lifesteal stamp. Please, thank you. Ah, there's Fan Beam. Yeah, I want Fan Beam. I'd rather have Fan Beam than the Lightning Wiener. Which I actually forget what it does. I think you swing like a lightning sausage, and it makes like lightning bolts appear out of nowhere. Solo, no, that's not good. I'll just go with that. Yeah, it needs to be a friendly atmosphere, and because that's kind of like what it was back like a couple of years ago. Because I remember that we used to kind of do what Juzo does with 07, where we kind of advertise ourselves as like, you know, if you're like new to RP, this is a good place to start at. Because we're not going to like, Ninja Headband's not going to work here. Because we're not going to like judge you if you're not a good role player. We'll actually kind of, you know, help you out. And I think stuff like our question of the day helps with that, because I think that's a good way for people to kind of develop their lore and kind of develop like their character story. When did I get Psycho Axe? I don't remember that, but whatever. I'll go with it. Coming to the feed to get top. I don't think that should be in our party finder. Okay, this is one of my favorite stamps. It basically increases every attack size by 15%. That actually might help, because that way you can kind of like split it up so that you are now responsible for doing it like every other day or whatever your plan was for it. You just have to find people that would, you know, actually post and do it. I mean, I'm happy to volunteer if you trust me with that. Sake might be good. So Sake is basically a crit buff every second. And if you eat food, you get more of a crit buff, so I'm gonna go with that. And here's the mini buff. Oh no, this is not good. This is not a fun happy time at the moment. Yay, Minotaur, go! Awesome, cool. That was easy. See? It's not a skill issue. I'm good at this game. And I'm sure if Callie was still watching, she would remind me that I died to the first enemy in Super Mario World, so... Which, by the way, it was actually the third enemy. It was the Bonsai Bill, that's Bonds in Yoshi Island 1. So, it's a little better than dying to the first enemy. Alright, more Minotaur carnage. And then these little puffs spawn and they just kind of swarm you. Yes, okay. Here we go. We're gonna have a Dragon Beam in a minute. Dragon Fire! The power of a once legendary dragon, the OG. Crit damage plus 10% and 1 plus projectile, which I don't know how that would work in this, because it's just a solid stream of fire. Maybe it's like one... We'll see. You just kind of control it in the aim that you're going, and now I have a knockback, which I'll use to level up my size up stamp. And you know what? We're gonna level up our sausage, because why not? So now we have a very big sausage. You may take that any way you want. I'm not gonna judge. I don't judge. We'll do Uber Cheat because we have the Sake buff. Sake, your like crit boost is increased when you eat food. Uber Cheat gives you more food. Not a difficult decision to make. Yes, Soul Sick. Yeah, more Uber Sheep. Kind of looks like a good sausage, too. Like, put the sausage on a bun and eat it with some mustard. I don't know, what condiments do y'all use on, like, your hot dogs or your sausage? Do you use ketchup? Do you use mustard? I always just stick to, like, mustard. Maybe I'll use, like, relish. Yeah, it is good, Maya. It is good, okay? Catsup and moutarde. I actually read somewhere that you're not supposed to use... I guess they were gatekeeping condiments, because they were like, yeah, you're not supposed to use ketchup, or... You're not supposed to use ketchup on, like, hamburgers or hot dogs. And because of me being very impressionably minded, I stopped doing that, and... Although... I don't know, people gatekeep everything, Pickle. About to put relish on meatloaf. Well, think about it this way. Like, my... oh my god. Ketchup on pancakes might be a little too far. But I was gonna say, my mom, when I was a little kid, and she used to make meatloaf sandwiches for me, she would put pickles on the meatloaf sandwich, and if that's... You can kind of say that's kind of like relish in a way. I'm gonna level this up. Yeah, +1 damage. Yes, awesome. Sake level 2, get more of a crit buff. Just because critical attacks feel very satisfying. No, it's not at all. It's actually pretty good. Because it was just mayonnaise, meatloaf, like pickles, and if she had like some like tomato or something. I know some people use barbecue sauce for those. Yeah, I could see that too. We never used barbecue sauce, mainly because my mom is from California. I bet if she was like a native-born Texan, she would probably use barbecue sauce, but no. We just had mayo, which is fine. I like mayonnaise. Let's see what we got. Whammy water, which is good. Idol costume, which is good because that's more punchies, and then the Psycho Axe, good. I'm just killing things left and right. I am doing a good job. He's that fancy Texas. So I know that Farah and I had a conversation about this where Texas barbecue is not the best, but I think I like Texan barbecue sauce better than other barbecue restaurants, just because it's a lot more molasses. So it's sweet, but it's a much more complex sweetness because of the molasses. But I also really like, I think it's South Carolinian barbecue sauce, which is like mustard based, which is also really good. But I really like mustard a lot. We have a lot of cooldown from the... We have a lot of special cooldown from the dress. 10% though, that's not good. I'll go with the whammy water. Max that out. No! So, yeah, we do brag a lot. We brag about everything because we're Texans and we think we're better than like half the country. And that's definitely not true. But the best thing about Texan barbecue that I think we do better than anyone else is brisket. Like Texan fatty brisket is really good. But for like other things like pulled pork or like smoked chicken or smoked turkey, I think Texan barbecue has a lot to be desired. The sauce is good though. I like the sauce a lot. More enhancement of Dragonfire. Because you have to remember, yeah, Farah and Maya are right. We brag about everything, and I know that for a fact because I am Texan and I do brag about everything. But it's like, you know, like every like region has their own like barbecue, and like especially like what they like specialize in. Like Kansas City is like pulled pork. The Kansas City pulled pork is really awesome. It is better than Texan pulled pork, even from like a really good barbecue restaurant. Just because Texan barbecue is different because it's more about smoking than it is about really anything else. Yeah, might as well have more special. You can never have enough special, especially since I'm terrorizing all of this. Yeah, Texas brisket is really good. It is, if you're in Texas and you're gonna have barbecue, you have to have brisket. Like, it's practically illegal not to. Blacksmith's gear is good, but it's a little too late to really utilize that. Just because it's smoked for so long, it gets like, the fat gets all rendered and it's just like so moist and delicate. Like really good, so Texas Monthly is like a magazine here. And every year they publish like Texas' best barbecue restaurants. Hi Octo, welcome back. And there's this one place that's like literally right next to my house. Or it's not right next to it. It's maybe about like, I don't know, maybe like 8 minutes away. That was like number 2 or number 3. I really can't remember what. But I went there the other day for lunch with my with some coworkers for my daytime job, and it was really good brisket. Like you could like eat it with a fork. It was so good. You didn't even need a knife. We're kind of just holding right now, talking about barbecue. Talking about barbecuing, I'm just like, you know, I have no fear. I'm winning this. This is not a skill issue anymore. We're just like counting down the time. Yeah, melt in your mouth. Like it's so good you don't even need, it's so good and flavorful, you don't even need barbecue sauce on it. Yeah, and that's what this was. Why aren't you dying? Okay, now you are. Oh, okay. So, lava bucket, which creates those little puddles of water, and axe. What do they give us? They give us comets! I'm gonna go with curse just because I curse a lot. Kusagaki Shackles. Reduce the effect of negative effects on any item placed on the player by 33%. That does not really help us, but whatever. Yes, exactly. Melt in your mouth, best kind of brisket ever. Also, so fun fact, ribs, technically they're not supposed to like come apart at the bone. They're supposed to like give like a little like resistance, or from what I've heard. Although I prefer it when they kind of fall off the bone. Although sometimes, you know, when you're eating like some meat that's attached to a bone, you kind of want to feel a little bit primitive when in prehistoric when you're eating it. If you do it right, the fat... Yes, I definitely agree. I think a large part about barbecue, and it's actually why I don't really like smoked turkey or like smoked chicken, is because, you know, I think fat is like half the flavor. So you can't really have... It's a little... Like, especially with like smoked stuff, since like, you know, it's smoking in like a smoker for like, you know, hours upon hours at end. Alright, we're almost at the end here. Well, that's why it's rendered out. It's not like solid fat. It just kind of renders out and it makes everything all moist. It's good to have fat for every once in a while. You can have it as a treat. This is one of my favorite stamps, the bomb stamp, but we have 10 seconds left in this level, so... Or at least until the boss spawns. Boss is kind of a pain in the butt, though. Okay, here we go. Let's get out of the way. Let's see, where are you? Oh, there you are. I could barely see you because you're no bigger than anything else on here. I don't know why you're so tanky. Are you eating anything special, Octo? Are you eating barbecue even? If you are, oh yeah, wait, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Yeah, of course. Of course you're eating something special. I'm excited too. Gonna have a lot of turkey, gonna have a lot of sides, and yay, we win. And now we're gonna just go jump into, actually no. I'll be right back. Actually, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my mom takes over Thanksgiving, and she likes to cook. I actually, there was a conversation about this earlier elsewhere in Final Fantasy XIV, and like, I offer to bring something every year, and then my mom's like, no, I have it. I just don't think she likes my cooking. And that's okay. I'm not the best cook. I make good stuff, but that I like, and I think that's what's important, but I can see why other people wouldn't like it. But yes, those Oreo balls are really, really, really good. I had, like, my one time in college, I got really, really high with a bunch of friends, and someone made those Oreo balls, and I basically ate my body weight in them. Because that's what you do when you're high on the drugs. Alright, Halloween Castle time. This is one of my favorite levels. I like the music on it too. It's also kind of challenging. And yeah, if you're dealing with diabetic people, you gotta go with the low sugar stuff. I'm gonna get body pillow for this just because it's a shield and that's gonna be helpful. Yeah, the cream cheese is gonna be difficult. Go with the uber cheap, just because that'll give me some healing if I don't find anything with lifesteal. We'll go with Omen, because that'll be more damage. Alright, we're starting with Ian's Curse. Sounds good. Punch, 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 punch. Just one. It's never just one, though. That's the problem. You think it's just one, but then they start sneaking. If they're anything like my family. Like, my dad was pre-diabetic, and he has a sweet tooth that's even worse than mine. And sometimes he acts like a kid where, like, my mom will bake, like, cookies or something because my niece is visiting. And he'll, like, take one and eat it, like, in the bathroom or something. And then he'll go and take another one. Yeah. Or just donuts and regular. I like donuts. I haven't had donuts in so long. Gonna get Mama because that's more healing, and that's basically what we need in this level. Do I want membership for this one? Yeah, I'll take it. Then, So membership is an item. You basically pay coins and it raises your stats, which is very useful. No, I don't think Kirsten Asako do anything. What did you for? So, darkest moment in my life. Y'all ready for this? Darkest moment in my life was there was one day I went to a Krispy Kreme by myself. I bought a box of donuts and so regular 12 donuts, and I ate it in the course of 2 days. I had 6 donuts a day. That's kind of when you kind of know your life has spiraled out of control. One or two is fine. 1 or 2 is perfect, but 6? No, that's too far. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did too, honestly. Curse and Bounce Ball does do something. Yeah, that might be useful. Cookies are good, too. Like, my weakness is chocolate chip cookies. What is a decadent cookie? Is that like a brand or is that like a special type of Canadian cookie? Teach me your Canadian ways. Ah, bats. Uber cheap. Because we need the food. Best packaged chocolate chip cookie ever. Canadian brand. That sounds good. So these later levels get hard because they spawn these little guys that heal everyone, and they're really annoying. I want to try more Canadian food. I was sad because when I had my little Canadian tour of Victoria, British Columbia, they gave us like a bunch of samples, but I wasn't able to eat any of it because like the next day I had to go to the airport and TSA would have well, I couldn't even bring them through customs, so it was either like eat it all in one night, and it was like a bag of like actual like food. It would involve me eating like 3 different bags of like different like chips you can only find in Canada, or not eating it, so I didn't eat it, and it makes me sad. Yeah, that's the problem with shipping food, is that sometimes it breaks. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, that made it better than I thought it would. I thought I was a goner. So this level is just all a bunch of like creepy fan characters, bats, spiders, squirrels for some reason. Although I will say, I'm playing very recklessly. But fortunately I have that shield. I'm not really a huge fan of like packaged cookies, but I can see them being good. There are some that are really good. I've heard really good things about Tate's Bake Shop here. I've never had them though. They sell them at my little office though. You give Tate your seal of approval cake? That would be... yeah. Then they are really good. I'll definitely have to buy them sometime at work. Oh, mama. I'll have to try them. The only problem is that where I buy them, they come in like packs of like 10 or whatever their standard pack sizes, and I don't trust myself to eat that. Because I'll probably eat like all of them in one sitting. Even though I shouldn't. Just do some push-ups. I mean, I could. I can do like maybe one push-up before I start getting all feeling weird and whatnot. Life heal would be good. Punchy, 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 punchy. Yeah, so these little guys with the glow sticks, I hate them. They heal enemies. They go working out all at once. Yeah, I suppose so. More punchy punchies. Do I have beach ball? Why do I keep getting this stamp? I don't want this stamp. I've gotten it in every run so far. And this stamp's just bad too. It's good strength and fodder though. Oh god, there's a lot of bats here. Also, so my top 3, my ranking of cookies, my top 3 of cookies. Snickerdoodle, chocolate chip, and peanut butter. I don't know how much of a hot take that is, but those cookies are just yum. I can't, and I especially can't resist a good Snickerdoodle cookie. Or Snickerdoodle things, just the cinnamon involved. Oh man, this is not this. Punching, save me! Yeah, it worked. For some reason, they're knights here. They're very tough. They're very tanky. It's also kind of bad because, you know, in the office, they sell ice cream. And like, I look at it and I'm like, I haven't had ice cream today. Do I want ice cream? And it's not even good ice cream, it's just ice cream. It's just like Twix ice cream bars and like Magnum bars and like drumsticks and stuff. Butterscotch cookies? I do love butterscotch. Oh, I just had like one of those like I had like a little flashback to childhood. My mom would make blondies. And they would be chocolate chip and butterscotch, and they were so good. I need to ask her to give me the recipe for those sometimes, because I want to make them myself. Butterscotch anything is good. That's like one of my favorite candies. Uh-oh, we're getting a little chaotic in here now. Oh, I have a bunch of rerolls. I should be rerolling. I'll take the full healing. My healing's a bit overkill now. Just because I have lifesteal and I have Uber Sheep going on. Bomb Stamp! I like Bomb Stamp because it causes explosions. You know what? I've been wanting cake for the longest time. Like, just like a nice piece of like chocolate cake. I've been craving it, and I've been kind of like resisting myself not to buy some because my local grocery store. Yes, cake. I'm talking about you. Not you too, Maya. But yeah, my local grocery store sells slices of cake and like slices of like ice cream cake too, which I also really like, and I haven't had one in forever. And I've been like just resisting with all my heart, because I know that would be bad for me if I had some. Okay, this is the mini bosses level. It is a giant strong duck. And that's like Subaru's little symbol is the duck. Ooh, I love Subaru. Subaru. She's probably one of my up there in my favorite VTubers list. But I don't like this duck though. It's actually kind of tricky, especially if you get stuck and you don't move around as often, or you get stuck in a corner like I've done so many times of trying to beat this level for the first time. There we go, I killed him. Cake Boss, yes. I actually also like the Ace of Cake. I think that's what it was called with that other guy, Duff Goldman. Which one do I want? Oh, this is not good. You know, in El Paso, they have a cake vending machine that sells cake in a can. And it looks amazing. And it comes in like a can, like a soda can. And you just pop the top and you enjoy. Dig a spoon in, and it looks like very moist and like chocolatey. It looks like it looks like it has like the frosting like built into it. Yeah, it's in the can. It's in like a soda can. It's really good though. Or it looks good. I've never had it. I've been wanting it. I think I've seen one in DFW Airport. In like the fancy terminal. The most American thing you've heard of. Oh boy. I can pull out so many more American things. If I really wanted to. Lobster ice cream. Lobster ice cream. I can kind of see that, actually. Like as a more savory ice cream. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I've shared this before. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, we're pausing the game for a minute because I have to look something up. I am going to share to you the winners of the State Fair 2023 Culinary Challenge thing. This is Texas State Fair. Let's see. Food finalists. Alright. Texas State Fair is known for its like craziest food. Okay. So these are the finalists for the contest to have for the for like best food at the state fair. So we have deep fried cheesy crab tater bites, crab meat, shredded potato, and cheese formed into tater tops, fried, topped with cheesy Cajun sauce, deep fried pho, which is basically like egg rolls filled with like rice noodles and like the stuff you normally find in pho. Loaded fries pizza. Oxcellent cell roll, which is a oxtail, which is a beef cut from tail of cattle. And then it's rolled up and combined with butter, celery, onions, and smoked Gouda, stuffed in a spring roll, and then fried. And then turkey ribs, which is basically just shoulder cut of turkey. Biscoff Delight, which is a New York style cheesecake dipped in a layer of Belgian chocolate and sprinkled with Biscoff cookie dressed in a squiggle of cookie butter. Bourbon banana caramel sopapillas, which sound what they say. Fernie's fried cherry pie in the sky. Sweet Encanto, which is basically like a dessert pizza filled with fruit. Trailed aid and yeah. So I think the winner was the deep fried pho. Honestly, if I remember correctly, that was the winner of the little challenge. Which actually, you know what, sounds good. I would try it. I would eat it. Because it's basically just like a spring roll at that point. With like the noodles, like the Thai style ones, with like the shrimp and or the chicken. I would not be surprised if if a deep fried salad was something that someone made in the past. Because, you know, this is a state fair that brought you... we didn't bring you the fried butter that's infamous, but we did bring you the fried Coke. The fried Coca-Cola. Which all it is just like... it's like cream puff dough with like Coca-Cola dumped into it. It's honestly really good. Well, I assume it's good. I've never had it. I usually just stick with fried Oreos. Just because fried Oreos are amazing. Ah, there we go. Now we're getting the Curse Ball, which literally jumps a giant bouncy ball that we bounce around. Funnel cake's amazing. If I'm in Disney World, I always get funnel cake. Or Six Flags. Okay, so the thing about fried Oreos, they are really good, honestly. I think there's a water beam. So the outside is really crispy and the middle is like melted. So you bite into it, it's just like it like all dissolves in your mouth. It is just like so chocolatey and delicious. It is like, it's incredible. I might have been wrong about that. Yeah, I was wrong. Which one's the water beam? Because there's like a water beam. Where is it? Oh, it's that one. Okay, it is fan beam. Okay. Tears and fan. Oh, I want both of them. I'll take fan beam for now. But you're dipping. No, not just dipping in fat. You're cooking it in fat. I'm good with money. I'll just leave my attack up for now. Yeah, state food. Foods go brr. Yeah. Ain't that the case? Although I will say one time at the Texas State Fair, I had a hamburger with a fried mac and cheese patty. And it was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. Not because of like the fried, not because like of how like fatty it was or anything like that, but just because like they overcooked the mac and cheese. So like it just had this like really bad texture with it. Because I've had something similar with, Okay, Piglet. Do y'all in Canada, do you have Cheesecake Factory? Because I'm very curious about this, if you do or not. Because... we only have one? Yeah. Just the one. That's honestly that's all you really need. It's just the one. You don't need any more. You probably know how infamous Cheesecake Factory is, right? Like how like you have these huge portions that are like multi thousands of calories. Of like food in these huge portions. They're really meant to, like, you know, you take home, but nobody does because this is America and we don't know how to like help ourselves. I'm gonna upgrade the curse ball. We're going we'll do Higgs up. But I've had one of the, like the hamburger with the fried cheese on it, or fried mac and cheese patty on it. It was really good at Crackle Barrel. No, at Cheesecake Factory, really good. Very, very indulgent, but very, very good. We do eat big plates of food in all city, and that was something I got away from for a while, and I'm slowly getting back into it, and I don't like that. Because it's good to do, like, portion control. Oh, so you have gone to Cracker Barrel before. And honestly, Cracker Barrel ain't that bad. Or at least when it comes to, like, portion sizes. Although I haven't been to one lately, though. Everything's going chaotic here. Yeah, it was really... yeah, Cracker Barrel is really salty. It's not my favorite place to go. Because if you want, like, southern, like, cooking, it's a gift shop so you can buy novelty items. And it gives you something to look at while you're waiting. I bought a magic kit there one time, and also a Coke can. One time I bought a Coke can there that you press a button on it and then it starts to dance. Kind of just like wiggles around like I'm doing right now. It was... what can I say? People like catchy stuff. Oh, this is... why are there so many of them? I don't remember having... I don't remember these, like, purple guys spawning all this much. I don't know what's going on. Although honestly, if you want Southern cooking and you're in the South, or if you want Southern cooking, go to Cotton Patch Cafe. It's actually not that bad, and they've actually honestly improved over the years. I've been to one recently; it was actually really good. All right, Pickle. Yeah, it's It's a southern cooking place like Cracker Barrel, but it's like better quality. Food's not as salty. Or hole-in-the-wall places. Like, that's what I would always recommend above going to a chain, of course. But yeah, you have a good stream. Or whatever you plan on doing. I hope you have a good night. Glow stick with a knockback effect? No, I want more tears. Make me cry. Good night. Oh good, an anvil. I really don't like this curse ball. I shouldn't have gone for it. This was a mistake. Oh, and this guy's not dead yet. Crap. Come on. Please die. There we go. Wow. Big level up. As things are just going crazy. Yeah, right? Welcome to these type of games where it's like bullet hell, twin stick shooter. Which is one of the reasons why I like it so much, is because I love twin stick shooters. I think they're so fun. Like the original like Robotron, great game. Oh, but wait till you see the fourth level. Which I actually might take a break from this and go do the lifestyle content mode that they have. Because this is... I don't know, it seemed like they made it harder for some reason. Yeah, true. Like, the nice thing about this game is that it's like under active development, so like every few months they come out with an update with like new modes, new characters and stuff like that. And also the content that's there is quite a lot. There's so many characters. This is the boss's level, by the way. It is a giant naked spider girl. Oh god, okay, this is not good. I want that burger. Yeah, this is based on a VTuber named Hacha Mama, who... her content's interesting. It's like very, I haven't watched a lot. I've watched one video of her where she's making like food, and it's like I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I think at some point it's just her hands and she's like making like this Japanese dish, and I think at one point she gets like you know, like a fish or something, and she just starts punching it, stuff like that, or like, I don't know, I'm having a hard time to explain, but it's very avant-garde, basically, is the point I'm trying to make. It's very unusual from, like, what you normally see. Which I guess is why she's like she's just giant naked spider boss. Who screeches? Yay, I did. Okay. Alright, let's take a break from that. Let's visit our house. Let me show you my hollow house. So this is a nice little kind of like an Animal Crossing style content. You can fish, you can grow plants, you can cook stuff. You have like your like little workers that are like reformed enemies, and they make money for you. And you can also like do interior design. And this is my house, what it looks like. So pretty meager. Has some chill music. I have this stool right here. A lot of it's just because I don't really have, and this is Subaru. She's one of my favorites. Don't really have a lot of stuff. Okay. So your workers, they get exhausted a while and they need food. Clownfish, I probably have carrot. So I'm probably going to go with some carrot, some tomato, and tomato. So carrot and tomato. Buy it from this fawn. So don't really have a lot of money, but I have enough to do this. Carrot and tomato. You can make a nice salad with carrot and tomato. Yeah, I like the art design in this game. It is very cute. It is very it's very cute. It's, you know, it is kind of a challenging game as well. Especially with all the bullet hell stuff. Yes, I am too. I like the cozy game elements. I like playing games like that occasionally. And while my plants grow, I'm gonna fish, which involves playing a rhythm game. So you fish with rhythm. Because of course with a game full of like Hololive idols who, you know, sing songs, and they do like live 3D performances, where, you know, they're dancing on stage and stuff. There has to be like some sort of rhythm game element into it. And I used to struggle with the rhythm game for the longest time. And I realized that if I use my D-pad, it's a lot easier. Yeah, it's fun. Aw, and Fubuku is fishing right beside me. It's very cute. I know, you really can. It's very interesting to see like how games implement it. Like how they do their fishing. Because I think, and I'm probably way off about this, but I think at least one can't talk in rhythm at the same time. I got it done. So one of the first games that had like a fishing minigame is probably Link's Awakening, where it was really like you cast your line and you kind of like have to bob your bobber thing, your lure, up and down the water, hope that a fish catches it. And I think like there's like different fish that are different sizes wherever in the pond you can fish. Although I think it was just for rupees. I don't think you actually got anything out of it, unless it was part of damn it. Unless it was part of the giant fetch quest. Which, by the way, the Link's Awakening remake on Switch, that's another good little remake. Just the graphic design on it is wonderful. Okay, my tomatoes are done. I'm gonna wait for my carrots. Oh, and also, if you go up here, you have a bunch of these takodachis, and they're reading a book and they're blushing about it. So I wonder what they could possibly be reading. I'll watch a walkthrough. Yeah, that's from a VTuber. Her name is Ina. That's like her fan character, what they identify as. Takodachis. They're cute little things. Your Switch is kind of retired. I would watch a walkthrough at least, just because it's a good Because that's kind of it's just a fun game in general. Ninome Inanis. That's her name. That's the Takodachi VTuber name. Got some pufferfish. This is her. Where are my carrots? And now they're done. Now I can feed my workers. Got 4, got 8, got 4, got 5. Say hello to the Grim Reaper. Hi, Grim Reaper. Or Grim Reaper's apprentice. And feed my workers. Oh, and I don't have any shrimp left. Well, I can't feed you because I have tomatoes. Okay. So, I need to get you shrimp. I am all out of shrimp. Oh, I have... No, but they're working though. That's good. Okay, so I need to fish for shrimp. And that's the problem. You can't just, like, fish for certain things. So you have to, like, hope you get some. And I have to get, like, 5 shrimp. So we're going to be fishing for a bit, and listening to this kind of chill music. And watch how I suck at rhythm games. At least the music's chill. Ba, ba, ba. The shrimp are not biting tonight. Ah! I was pressing the wrong button. Which is bad in a rhythm game. Got lobster. That's not... That's a big shrimp. Eel, okay. More lobster. I am pulling up all of the lobsters, but no shrimp. No lobster for me. Okay, we got 2 shrimp. Now we need... Okay. We got 2 shrimp, and now we need... We need 3 more shrimp. No! Back here. There, now I'm sad. Because I'm not catching shrimp. Yeah, I figured out how to do emotions. I don't know if... Yeah, sad Rhea. Angry Rhea. Blushing Rhea. Happy Rhea. Sad Rhea. Darkness Rhea. And normal. I don't know if my new model will be able to do that. I don't really know much about like the modeling stuff they do. Oh my god, it's good. I don't think I got that one before. Well, I have this model, my beta model, my 0. I don't know, 5.0 model. It's fun to play around with that type of stuff. That's the whole point, really, is just to play around and figure things out. I don't know, maybe if the stuff with like the commission and the model doesn't go through, I might just stick with this one for a while. People seem to like it enough. And apparently I can, actually, if I'm patient enough and I figure it out, I can even change the skin color to be more like Maria's in game. Okay, we got the shrimp. Let's pick up the mana ring. Ew, and this tuna. We can feed the little boy, the Juggernaut. Feed you shrimp. You're gonna need shrimp. I better just... Oh, and I have money. Collect. 25,000? Wow, okay, sure. I want to get some more shrimp. Koi fish? I saved myself for that one. All the lobster, my god. These Hololive people are gonna be eating like lobster's dinner all the time. With this magical pond of theirs. Pufferfish. Okay, that's... I want to get more shrimp. We gotta get more shrimp. That's a good amount of shrimp, but we need more shrimp. And it's raining. Will that change the fish that we get? Caught 7 tuna. I'll stop fishing once we get some more shrimp. Deal. Someone caught a squid. Thank you, I'll take that from you. Oh, I meant to say hello, but I'm fishing instead. How rude I am. I am a bit of a rude cat after all. I know if Faye was here, if they're still here, they would say that. Yes, you did. I was going to say that if you were still in the chat, you would call me, you would call me a rude cat at some point. Especially after I talked about, like, being a rude cat because I didn't say hello to one of these characters. Oh god, this is fast. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm always a rude cat. Yeah, that's exactly what you would say. Ah, no, I broke my chain. Oh, someone fished up shrimp. Thank you, Shion. I will take the shrimp. This will be good for next time. Okay. I need to take a sip of water. This thing, oh, that's just... I have stuff to spend. Remember, hydration is key. Alright, might as well buy the last of this. And then, can I buy anything here? No, I can't. Oh, there's, these are just make things more challenging. HP is set to 1. Ugh. Collab man, item limit, weapon limit. Good for challenges. I can buy one of these. Okay. And same thing, gonna close my eyes and I'll dump them all into one generation. Which will be Holocure. Got a Kobo, 2 Kalos, and I forget her name. Alright. There's me. Yeah, I don't really reach far into the leaderboard. Okay, I'm kind of done with this game. So let's go into chatting mode. Let us chat. There we go. Hopefully that works. Let's put back on that lo-fi music. There we go. See, now we're getting back into peace. We've had some fun with some bopping, thrilling music, and now we're just going to kind of chill out and, you know, see the moon is out and it's very bright and reflective, and it is nighttime and it's time to kind of chill and relax. Or something like that. I hope probably kind of a shorter stream tonight. Yeah, it is time to cozy up. Yeah, I agree. Cozy up with, oh, you saw my invisible torso there. Yeah, it is time to cozy up with our friends, you know, snuggle a blanket around each other. Be all very cozy. And just kind of snuggle each other and just have a good time. And also I can zoom in my character really. Yeah, see? My head's all cut up. But here I am. You can see my fingies really well though. I like the fingies. I specifically said for my new model, I wanted an eye patch, I wanted fingies. Yeah, man, I would snuggle up all cat-like with you too. Although this music's pretty nice. I like this playlist. When I just need to chill out and relax, I just listen to this playlist and just kind of just let my brain wander and just kind of think about things and make me be appreciative with, you know, everything that I have and everyone that, you know, I love. This is kind of like I wanted to have like a wholesome into the stream. We'll probably be ending it soon. I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired, and tomorrow's gonna be a big day. I think it's gonna be a big day for all of us. And my alarm will probably go off at 7:30 like it always does. So I'm probably gonna need to sleep. You're gonna do nothing tomorrow? I envy that. I'm gonna have to do stuff. I'm gonna have to be social, and I'm gonna have to talk to people, and I'm going to be the best I can be. I was thinking, oh, family dinner's Friday? Oh, so you really got a short end of the stick. Well, Callie, you're gonna get a bunch of leftovers, and hopefully you'll eat them. Hopefully you'll like them. But yeah, I feel a little bad for like leaving you behind. But I can't miss family dinner though. Our family dinner. Okay, yeah, as long as you're happy, that's all I care about. Hi, cat. Can you even hear her on stream? Can you hear my cat? I guess you can. Yeah. That's Rhea. She's my calico princess. Yeah, exactly, Farrah. Mom. Take your headphones off. I want attention. Stop talking with your friends. Stop talking to that weird cat girl on your monitor. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be all social and be all normal for a few hours and then drive home. And the thing that sucks, the thing that I'm actually not looking forward to the most is actually driving back. Because my parents live on a very dangerous stretch of road, and on holidays people get drunk there because this is like in the middle of nowhere. This is like in, I hate to use the word, but it's in the middle of redneck area. And people, celebrate holidays by drinking, which is good for them. I'm not gonna say no to that. But yeah, the road I live on, there's a lot of accidents on it and stuff. So it's a little harrowing driving down it, especially at night. Hopefully there's at least a big moon. Even if it's not as big as the one behind me. Hopefully there's a big moon that, I can see the night, I can see the road. That's all that really matters. At least it's quiet. It's quiet where they are. And the food will be good too. I am looking really forward to the food. Pumpkin cheesecake. And let's see, what else do I like? There's gonna be turkey. There's gonna be bread rolls. Mashed potatoes, I think. Macaroni and cheese. Spinach souffle, which is my favorite personally. I love the spinach souffle. It's quiet here too, except when, yeah. That tends to be how it is. Deviled eggs. I think one of the family friends usually brings deviled eggs. No spinach? Okay, well that's more for me. Oh, and stuffing. We can't forget stuffing. There's gonna be stuffing. I certainly enjoy the stuffing. Please don't take that wrong. I'm probably not gonna bring the devil. If there is any. Usually, if there is any, they usually eat them all. I know I walked into that one. I was saying the words, and I was listening in my earphones, which are now monitoring my voice. I listened to what I said, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't say that in front of these people. I am not that kind of VTuber. Well, who knows? Who knows what type of VTuber I'll be? Everything's all like timey wimey whamsy damsy at the moment. It's kind of fun, just planning things and imagining and thinking and predicting and just coming up with things. It's nice because it kind of like reminds me how I felt when I was like first really developing Maria as a character in Final Fantasy XIV. That's the wrong one. There we go. That's fine. Just like, developing lore and stuff. Because I'm going to have to do like lore for this character, and I'm going to have to do some sort of character. I want to do something that's unique. And there are a lot of like VTubers that are like take like I'm going to be lewd, and I'm going to be like, or the ones that are like, the needy ones or something, and that's good for them, and I wish them all the success, and I know that's what's popular. I don't think that's the way I'm gonna go, because I think I'm a very unique person, and I think I can do something very unique, and that's my plan. Even if it is just you four watching, which I appreciate you watching my streams. It really warms my heart and makes me happy. But I'm going to be the best I can be, or at least try to be. And I'm going to have fun doing it, and that's what matters. I am going to be my unique self, sister. I am. That's definitely the goal. And I'm going to play some weird-ass games. So I think one of the things I'm going to do, probably not this week, maybe next week, is that so I have a huge folder of Nintendo games that I have legally obtained, and I'm going to like just go through them, and I'm going to put like 30 of them. I'm going to mix it between like obscure ones, well-known ones, put them all on a spinning wheel, and we're going to spin. I'm just going to play them until I die, and then we're going to spin again and do another one. There are some I want to add, like I want to do Monster Party. Monster Party is like a really interesting, really weird game. They got away with a lot of stuff in that game. It's probably like the only like Nintendo title on the NES I can think of that actually has like gore on it. We're gonna play that. Think about like the Addams Family NES game, which is a very interesting part of the Super Nintendo one. Maybe some unreleased ones like Euphoria. That's a good one. And like no RPGs or anything like that, just because they're so long. I'm probably gonna be like racing games, sports games, arcade games. Maybe like Mappy Land, because that's a good one that no one ever talks about. Or like Mr. Do. Good little arcade game. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna balance like the really long streams, like the Super Mario RPG randomizer I'm doing right now with some of those, or that, yeah, like indie games too. And I'm gonna balance the long streams and the long like multi-part ones with little one-offs that are like like that, to show off like some unique things, or like like maybe stream with friends and play with friends type stuff, or do a collab with another VTuber, or just random, or maybe just a stream where I just play Adventure for the 2600 and try to figure it out blind, which is probably not gonna get a lot of views because man, that game did not age well, but it would be fun. It would be fun for me, and I think that's something that we kind of lack in our society today, is this idea of like we are so centered among self-acceptance, or not self-acceptance, but like acceptance from like external factors, that when we do something that's fun for us, there's like always have to be like a certain validation to Like, why can't I play Adventure 2600 on stream? The only reason why I couldn't is just because it's not going to be very popular. And even then, there's probably some people that would be into that type of stuff if they know that existed. So it's just stuff to think about. Like I said, I have ideas of what to play and what to do and stuff. And I'm going to be good for, a while. You're going to see a lot of this blue hair cat girl. That I promise. I don't know, this is just fun for me for a lot of different reasons. Like, there's the streaming aspect of it, there's like the planning aspect of it. I like it because it's kind of like a solo activity as well, because like, you know, I can kind of come up with things to do. You'll tune in on your weekends? Yeah, I do plan on doing some streaming during the weekend. I plan on doing some during this weekend. I'm going to continue the Super Mario RPG randomizer. I hopefully will finish it Saturday night, if I'm getting lucky or not. And then I'm going to limit it to like maybe like, if we don't finish it Saturday night, I'm going to limit it to one more, and then we're going to move on to Final Fantasy Renaissance, which I'm looking forward to playing that. That's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm also going to do, I want to stream on Sunday. I want to stream like early Sunday, like 6 to 8 or 5 to 7. But I don't know what I'm going to do then yet. That's maybe when I'll do my random NES game thing, or maybe find a game in my Steam library that's short that I can play through. Or maybe do something completely random, like play like the Chrono Trigger prototype and explore that, because that's something else I want to do, because I don't see anyone doing that. And I think that's going to be interesting for a few people to see, like, oh hey, it's Chrono Trigger, that's one of my favorite games, because that game gets a lot of hype and it's well deserved. And this is an earlier version of it that has cut content. And that's something I'm into, and I know that if I'm into it, I know someone else is probably into it. It's just cool to kind of see that stuff. Like the song for... I'm going to play the song for Shining Mountain, which is one of the dungeons that was cut from that game. It is a great song, and we're going to listen to it, and I'm forcing y'all to listen to it. Chrono Trigger Shining... Singing Mountain? Singing Mountain. That's it. Singing Mountain. I love the song. It's like criminal that's been cut. It would have taken place during the prehistoric era. In the pre-release, there are actually maps. There's no entrance to it itself. Unfortunately, on the world map, it kind of looks like a giant turd. But there is map data for it that you can actually go in, although actually I don't think you can go into it. I think it's just like graphic data, object data. And it's just kind of like this cool cut prehistoric zone, and there was like there would have been lava inside of it, and there was a village right next to it, because the prehistoric zone in Chrono Trigger, you really don't do a lot there if you think about it. Like, you have like you go there twice, and you do like the first time with the Reptile, and then you do like Dactyl's List and Tyranno's Lair, and then it's like you go to the and then you go for the Dark Ages. And yeah, this would have given like a little bit more filler to that area. It's just such a nice song. And it's very fitting for... I think the theory was that this was where you would have found the Dreamstone originally, instead of like getting it from Ayla and then having to go go and get it back and get the gatekeep back from the reptiles. You would have just gone to this dungeon, flown to the dungeon probably from the village, and get the Dreamstone from there. Because Dreamstone's supposed to be like this really holy rock they have. And yeah, so I wanted to share that. That was nice. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. So I hope you all have a really good night. I'll see some of you soon. And yeah, if you go to sleep, have a good sleep. And if you stay up, have a good stay up. And if you're going to have dinner tomorrow, have a safe and happy holiday. And I'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.